she sang that song, oh my gosh, look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? I was like,
who was standing out more, you or the girls?
I think Tia and I were. I mean, we cried. We laughed. But I don't know, my daughter at the end, she held my arm and she squeezed it so hard and she's, Mommy, thank you so much. I love this movie. And those are moments that I will never forget.
Tamera and Tia weren't the only ones who cried when they saw.
In the realm of mermaids and musicals, the fabulous Halle Bailey has been showered with rave after rave for her stellar performance as the enchanting mermaid in the live-action rendition of The Little Mermaid. It's like a tidal wave of praise crashing upon her. Critics who have had the pleasure of witnessing this aquatic spectacle unanimously declared as nothing short of amazing. And as for Halle's performance, well, it's been described as otherworldly, as if she sprouted fins and actually sang with real-life dolphins. But wait, there's more. The sea of compliments does not end there. Tia Mowry kneels down in prayer to praise the magnificence of Halle's performance. Tamera spilled the bubbly beans, confessing that both she and her sister, Tia Mowry, were so moved by the movie that they shed tears of joy and wonder. Mermaid magic struck their hearts like a whimsical tsunami. Tamera and Tia weren't the only ones shedding tears like a waterfall when they caught a glimpse of the movie. No, it turns out even Idris Elba's better half, Sabrina Elba, went full-on waterworks mode throughout the whole darn thing. But let's not forget about the incomparable Ariel, Halle Bailey. She had Kelly Rowland gushing about how The Little Mermaid flick is an absolute masterpiece. The music in that movie? Mind-blowing, people. You'll be laughing, crying, and belting out those tunes like a diva. Brace yourselves, folks, because Tina Lawson, Queen Bee's mom, had herself a good old cry fest too. She couldn't hold back the waterworks when she laid eyes on it. And guess what? Halle's sister Chloe Bailey couldn't have been prouder or more emotionally overwhelmed. Seeing Halle take on the role of Ariel was a real wow moment for Chloe. She believes it's a monumental occasion, not just for people of all races, but especially for young girls of color. It's like a major big deal, you know? Chloe's been browsing through countless clips on Twitter, and seeing those little girls idolizing Halle, giving her tight hugs, and completely embracing her representation, it's pure magic. The excitement is off the charts, and I mean off the charts. This thing is powerful, my friends, and it's touching hearts left and right. In a dazzling stroke of luck, the fresh-faced prodigy Halle Bailey takes the stage by storm, delivering a performance that shoots her straight into stardom. Amidst the glitz and glamour, this latest Disney live-action remake weaves a tapestry of heartfelt father-daughter dynamics, adding depth to the whimsical tale. Of course, the casting of the talented mixed-race singer-songwriter and actress Bailey as Ariel ruffled the feathers of some narrow-minded dimwits who cling desperately to their fantasy of purebred Aryan merfolk. These woefully misguided individuals even rallied behind the hashtag NotMyAriel online campaign. But a mere 23 years young, effortlessly silencing these critics with an inherent charm that could charm the scales of a fish. With vocal prowess that could shatter glass, she becomes the modern-day incarnation of the Hans Christian Andersen peril. She succumbs to the allure of a sailor and trades her enchanting tail for legs, only to realize, alas, the dreadful price she must pay. At the youthful age of 23, this rising star has unleashed a tidal wave of excitement with her chanting performance in Disney's aquatic extravaganza, The Little Mermaid. Before capturing the hearts of audiences around the globe, Halle and her sister Chloe struck gold with their YouTube channel, aptly named Chloe and Halle, back in 2016. These two musical mavericks grabbed everyone's attention when Queen Bee herself serenaded them with a mesmerizing cover of The Best Thing I Never Had. But wait, there's more. Believe it or not, the dynamic duo even scored a coveted spot on the Ellen DeGeneres show back in 2012. Who needs a golden ticket to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory when you've got an invitation to Ellen's talk show? Halle Bailey knows what it's like to be on the A-list, even back at the tender age of 3, when she landed her very first role in the film Last Holiday. It seems the acting bug bit her at a very early age. Now, let's dive into Halle's mesmerizing performance as Ariel in The Little Mermaid remake. The critics couldn't help but sing her praises after witnessing her enchanting transformation on the silver screen. Rumor has it that Halle's incredible talent and mermaid-like charm secured her a princely sum of around $500,000 US, just for the role alone. That's a whole lot of clams. So keep your eyes peeled and your fins at the ready, because Halle Bailey is poised to conquer Hollywood like a modern-day sea siren. With her extraordinary talents and infectious charm, she's destined to become a household name faster than you can say, under the sea. However, the delightful Halle Bailey found herself swimming in a sea of racist abuse on social media. It seems that some folks couldn't fathom a talented young woman of color taking on the role of Ariel in the Disney movie. During an interview with the fine folks at The Face, Halle Bailey spilled the underwater tea about her encounters with these despicable trolls. She remarked that as a black person, she kinda expected that nonsense, so it wasn't entirely shocking. However, she admitted being taken aback when those negative comments started rolling in. She mentioned that she never thought she would be bombarded with such ignorance on such a grand scale. Ever the resilient soul, Halle Bailey didn't let these trolls get her down. She even shared how her own grandparents had faced racial discrimination, stating that she came from the deep south and it wasn't her first experience with racism. She reflected on the terrible things they'd endured and considered hashtags and online hate to be completely insignificant in comparison. The director of The Little Mermaid, Rob Marshall, chimed in during an interview with People magazine to defend their choice of casting Halle Bailey. He revealed that she had been the very first person they had seen for the role and exclaimed that she had knocked their flippers off, pun intended. He added that her singing voice carried the same essence of Ariel's desires, making one believe in her dreams and rooting for her all the way. Back in 2019, the news of Halle Bailey taking on the lead role in The Little Mermaid made waves. However, certain fans just couldn't handle the idea and resorted to sharing ancient clips from the 1989 animated version, showcasing their strong disapproval. Talk about clutching their pearls, or rather, seashells. Fast forward to the grand premiere of the live-action remake of The Little Mermaid, and the internet was a whirl. Critics and movie buffs alike couldn't stop buzzing about Halle Bailey's performance. After the first showing at the illustrious Dolby Theater in Los Angeles on May 8, 2023, renowned entertainment critics and writers took to their social media platforms to share their thoughts on the film and, of course, Halle Bailey's captivating portrayal of Ariel. The marvelous Lovia Chiarchi, an arts and culture critic for the esteemed Hollywood Reporter, sang Halle's praises. She declared that Halle Bailey didn't disappoint as Ariel, and she added that her performance brought an edge to what was ultimately a solid film. She also mentioned that Halle's charisma practically oozed through the screen. Maureen Lee Lenker, the entertainment critic for Entertainment Weekly, also couldn't resist raving about Halle's enchanting turn as Ariel. Lenker said that Bailey was absolutely breathtaking as Ariel. She said that Bailey's rendition of Part of Your World transforms the already classic tune into something as mesmerizing as undiscovered sea life. Lenker also said that it is Bailey's completely human performance that makes it impossible not to fall head over fin in love with her. With the current Hollywood buzz, it's crystal clear that Halle Bailey is the new shining star in Disney's galaxy. The critics are charmed by her acting prowess and undeniable presence on the silver screen. And to all the naysayers and racists out there, take note, the power of Halle's talent and resilience is stronger than any undersea villain could ever be. Let us know what you think. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified on all future uploads. That'll be all for now. Until next time.